A number of years ago, there are a lot of people like us, Veronica, who actually wanted to bring in some accreditation, some learnings, some frameworks, some guidance, some licensing around property advice. Now, there's one recognised body that does provide accreditation for investment property advisors. And Veronica, you and I are both members of that organisation, the Property Investment Professionals of Australia. And I think that's really important for people to understand that there is an accreditation, a body that makes sure that people that are providing investment advice to property investors are doing it within a framework and with a certain code of conduct that perhaps many, many others are not.
So if they're a qualified property investment advisor, then they've had to have done a course, pass that course, but also do regular CPD points so that they're actually making sure they maintain their up-to-date knowledge. So yes, there is that, but that's not legislated, and that's totally voluntary. So I guess
that's actually self-regulation. That's us as professionals wanting to self-regulate our industry and say, no, it's not good enough for people to just step in and do this after they've bought one property and think that they can provide advice to other people. It's actually us as an industry of professionals saying, no, we want to be held to a higher standard. We want to be criticised and critiqued for our ability and stand apart from people who are perhaps providing advice online without any basis for their advice.
In the online space, and this is something that we've noticed of late, right, that there's finfluencers. Have you heard of finfluencers, Megan?
Yes.
So in the money space.
Not one myself.
No, neither. Definitely I'm not either. In the money space, money and finance and that sort of thing, there's been a lot of people entering that space online, and it's particularly targeted at millennials as well, because let's face it, you guys are, more online than sort of us old Gen Xers have been, et cetera, et cetera. And, a lot of people like to hear from people that you relate to. Get that, a lot of millennials look at us and go, oh, you pair of old ducks. But, we're like your mum on your shoulder. Remember that.